Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we continue playing GeoGuessr and we'll play a map called World of Sports. If you don't know the game, we're playing GeoGuessr. GeoGuessr is probably the best geography game out there. You have to guess as precisely as you can on a map based on real life images generated by the game, which are Google images. In this case, we'll play a map featuring only stadiums, racetrack, Olympic areas all around the world, which is kind of what I do. I try to guess sports specific locations, right? We'll play 2 games, total of 10 rounds. We'll allow ourselves 2 minutes per round. Moving is allowed, and the challenge links will be in the description. If you wanna play with me before watching the video and compete against me and against other players, click the links in the description, pause the video, make your own guesses, and come back to watch the video later, or just play the video, guess along as you see it, and enjoy. Let's get into the game. Let's see what cool locations we're gonna find. Start game. Okay, where do we start? It feels like the US straight away with the double yellow and these tall skyscrapers. I see this crest here and it says New Orleans Saints, and I know this crest from being from the Saints. Caesars Superdome. Are we in New Orleans is the question. I'm not fully sure. I mean, Caesar's Palace is famous in Las Vegas, but this is a stadium that we're trying to guess, right? This big one here. Let's try to move, see if we can get some more clues, and then get into the map. We have the name of it. It'd be great to see. Superdome. Yeah, it is called the Superdome. Caesar Superdome. Okay, that's the name of the stadium. So let's assume it is New Orleans because of that crest, and scratch that Las Vegas idea. So, okay, let's get into New Orleans. It's in Louisiana, of course. So, can we find it? I mean, it does feel fairly central. Okay, easier than I expected. Here it is, Caesar Superdome, home of the New Orleans Saints. I love the geography of New Orleans. It has like this bay, and look at this bridge crossing the whole bay. That's pretty unique. Lake Pontchartrain. Apologies for butchering the pronunciation. Anyway, with 20 seconds left, let's try to get the perfect score. So we go back to the start. Stadium is to our southwest, so we're in the northeast, so we're like somewhere here, I want to say, on Sugar Bowl Drive. Yeah, right next to the garage. So yeah, I'm happy sending it there. And it is correct. First round found. Let's continue. Next up, where are we? Welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Okay. So we're in LA. The vibes do fit for LA. Also the palm trees, the cars. It does feel like we're in the US, and yeah, it's probably LA. Now, this looks like an old stadium. Interesting. Coliseum, Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. LA is one of those huge cities, so I'm not sure this is findable. I mean, let's get into LA. Look how big LA is, like, Jesus. I mean, this is old, so assumingly it is fairly central. I mean, is it the Dodger Stadium? I don't think so. There's another stadium here, BMO Stadium, LA Memorial Coliseum. Oh, there it is. I found it quicker than I expected. So, yeah, it did feel central, especially when it's old. It's probably more central. So, yeah, this was where once the Olympics were held. I know they're being pushed there. Also, they're being held there next time around. It was in 2028. But yeah, this is when it first hosted the Olympics in LA in 84, I think it is. Yeah. Anyway, we're right in the entrance on the south side. So here, stadium is to our north, so in the south, next to the parking lots and stuff. So yeah, let's send a guess. And it is correct, 5,000 points. Fantastic round there in LA. Next up. Ooh, okay, this is a racetrack. Very different. Can we get any clues as to where we are? Okay, Enzo Andino Ferrari. Okay, so we're in Italy. And we're in Imola. Okay, so Città di Imola. We get confirmation there because we read it. So I think we are in Italy. Now, do I exactly know where Imola is? I'm not sure. I know there's one in Monza, but it's not the Monza circuit, it's the Imola circuit. So Imola is probably a town in somewhere in Italy. I should know this, or I should be able to find it now. I thought it was like roughly north in this sort of here area, and I think I did find it right there in between Modena and like San Marino and Rimini. So I see Imola there. So it is here. Ah, yeah, and you can see Autodromo Enzo Andino Ferrari. I think this is the home of Ferrari, the famous car brand. So yeah, I mean, is this the circuit itself? It does feel like we're in the circuit itself, right? So I mean, is it right where it says that? Probably. The offices are this. These are the offices. So I think we are fairly here. I mean, the offices are to our west. So it could be to the east of it, like maybe here. This road kind of goes east-west like that. If anything, a little bit diagonal, so potentially here. I think that would make the most sense. Anyway, I think we found the circuit. Let's not get too fed up on the preciseness of it. Ah, it was the other side. It's fine. I had my suspicion it was not exactly there, but nah, we found it. Really cool one there in Imola, Italy. Next up. Okay, there's a stadium there. You can see it. Let's try to investigate a little bit. Feels like Romanian language there with SE, and then we get a .ro domain, so we get confirmation we are in Romania. It does say Bucharest, Bucuresti, which is Bucharest in Romanian. Okay. It feels also fairly central, and this feels like a big stadium. So let's try to find it. I mean, it's probably a big city, Bucharest. Yeah, I'm not surprised it is, but it does feel we're central, and it looks kind of old. So the old town could be a shout. I'm not sure if exactly the old town. What about this one? Arena Nazionale. Has potential. So the stadium is towards south, so we're in the north, and there's a roundabout. So is this a roundabout? Potentially. Potentially. I think it is, you know. I would love to get some confirmation through some other things. Like there's a medical center. Ah, yeah, and you see this? It says Centro di Recuperare Medicina, and which is exactly what it says there on the map. So yeah, we get confirmation that we are here in this roundabout in Bucharest. We're literally in the roundabout and the exit that goes towards the stadium. So very, very confident it's there, and we'll get a very precise score this time around. And indeed, we were correct. Fantastic round. Next up, another stadium, fairly large, very modern. There's a statue here. Dennis Lille. Is that what it says? I'm not sure who that is. Are we in the UK? Where are we here? Maybe not. This is the US. I think with these big trucks, with this type of road system. But I'm not sure here. I would love to get some more clues. Can we get closer to the stadium? Ooh. I want to say I recognize that crest, but I don't want to say anything stupid. I'm not sure. This is definitely not football. It's like soccer, as they call it, right? I think it could be American football or something like that. Melbourne Cricket Club. Okay, definitely not what I was thinking. So, okay, this sign definitely helps a lot. So yeah, now cricket is a very popular sport in Asia and some parts of Europe as well. Anyway, Melbourne is a very large city in South Australia and Victoria. So let's try to find a stadium that could fit here in Melbourne. It's also a very large city, so let's see. What about this one? Oh yeah, first one we zoom in, right in the center, it is the correct one. I think this map has a lot of fairly easy locations, right? But definitely there's always a challenge to them. Anyway, let's go back to the start. So stadium is towards southeast, we're in the northwest. So northwest is here. Is the statue shown, and it is Dennis Lille statue to be exact. So yeah, we're in the path that leads to it. So like there's like sort of a roundabout kind of thing. Yeah, it is. So we're literally on that roundabout looking at the statue. Fantastic. Really cool ground. I've never seen this before, and we found it right in time. So let's send a guess. And it is correct. So pretty much I think we found all the rounds. We lost 2 points there in Imola, but I think we found all of them. I think I'll count that as a pretty much perfect game. Anyway, I said I was going to play 2 games, so let's go into the second one. Challenging will also be in the description, and let's get straight into it. Okay. Okay, I think I have a vibe to it. As I look here, I'm going to try and explain my thought process. I think I've been here, that's why I know. These trees feel Mediterranean. This pine, this tree feels Mediterranean. And I think this is the Olympic Stadium of Rome. Let's investigate a little bit to confirm my suspicion. But I literally feel I've been here because I've been to Rome to watch a Roma game. Yeah, Rome also has this sort of signage. I mean, you can see that all throughout Italy, but it's in Italian and it says Stadio Olimpico, right? Which is the name of the Rome stadium. Yeah, I think that's enough for me to be sure where we are. Anyway, so stadium is towards south. Let's get into Rome. Rome, capital of Italy, and in my modest opinion, the capital of the European Union and capital of the world, at least historically. So I know the stadium is roughly to the north of the city, right? Oh, it'd be embarrassing now if I cannot find it. This one, right? Yeah, this is it. Stadio Olimpico. I knew it was further north. So stadium is towards south, so we're in the north of the stadium. There's this little junction here. Maybe it's this sort of thing. So I think we are there in the north side, which makes perfect sense. So yeah, let's send it. Correct. Nice find there in Rome, Italy. Next up. Ooh, beautiful view from the inside of the stadium. I love when I get these. So we're talking about Club America of Mexico. Corona being a huge giveaway, given their Mexican beer brand. Very famous, of course. But yeah, the crest confirms it. So they're from Mexico City, the capital, of course. And again, another huge city of the world, Mexico City. I'm not sure where the stadium is. Is it this one? I would love to see America written anywhere, but I'm not sure this is it. Estadio Olimpico. I'm not sure the name of the stadium. Estadio Azteca, this could also be it, but why doesn't it say anything about the clubs that play here? I know the Estadio Azteca and the Estadio Olimpico are two of the biggest ones. I mean, this one is huge. Absolutely massive. Let's look for other potential stadiums. I mean, I've never explored as much as I've wanted to this city. And it's very, very large. So we have 2 potential options. Estadio Banorte and Estadio... What's the other one called? Estadio Olimpico. I mean, it doesn't have the Olympic ring, so potentially it is this one. But I have no confirmation as to if America play here. Okay, tough for me to know exactly. It's also not official coverage, so I'm gonna assume it's this one. It might be wrong, huh? Because I thought that it was where the national team plays, the Estadio Azteca, which is not always the case for clubs. And there's definitely a number of clubs that are from Mexico City, but with time running down, it's probably my best guess. Ah, it was correct. Come on. Estadio Banorte, also known as Estadio Azteca, home of America. Very beautiful stadium. Historic, most definitely. Hosted a number of World Cup games, including the final back in the 86 and 70s as well. Next round. Ooh, okay. This is a racetrack as well. We have Etihad, so it hints to UAE. Spirit of the Union. And then we see AD, NBAD. So Abu Dhabi. I know they host F1 here in the Abu Dhabi circuit. In the UAE, and with Arabic and with the vibes, definitely adds up to it. So let's get into Abu Dhabi, capital of UAE, commonly mistaken by Dubai, probably the most famous international city, but Abu Dhabi is the capital. Yas Marina Circuit, so we have the name of the circuit as well. Can we find it? We should be able to find it. Yas Bay, Yas Marina Circuit. Okay, here. So the circuit itself is this one, right? Can we get the exact location? That's the question. Okay, so this seems to be the strait, which is that one here, right? So we're at the end of the strait and the east side. So I think we're here. Maybe we can confirm it. Yeah, I think this little pillar, this drift X, is what it shows on the map. We're fairly close to it on the bend. We're literally on the bend. So I'm gonna guess there. Correct. Nice find there in UAE and Abu Dhabi. Next we have Rheine Energy Stadion. Okay, so I think we're in Germany. Okay, it says there as well, Rhein Energy Stadion. I didn't have to read it sideways, but it was the first thing that I saw. They hosted the 2024 Euros, most definitely. And yeah, we have the name of the city as well, Cologne. And we have, yeah, all the information we need. So we're in Cologne. Let's get into the map. Germany. So Cologne is here. And now, can we find the stadium? It doesn't show from this zoom level. Let's zoom in one more time. Ah, here it is. Rhein Energy Stadium. Really cool. So stadium is to our north. So we're in the south. We're in this road, I assume. Junkerdorferstrasse. I think so, right? Northeast, yeah. I don't see the statue though, the Heinz Flohe statue. That's fine though, we have the name of the street, or whatever that is. I'm pretty confident here. I mean, to this side we have fields. Yeah, I think it makes sense that there's this sort of park. And yeah, I'm not sure everything is well displayed in the map, but I'm confident it's there. Let's send it. Ah, 1 meter, almost as precise as you can get. Really cool find there in Cologne, Germany. Next up, and final round. Okay, this I could probably find an MPZ because this is super iconic. I've heard of the stadium, I've found it before, I know where it is. We're talking about the Allianz Arena and München. So let me do that. I will not pan, I will not zoom, I will not move, which is a famous mode of playing in GeoGuessr. If you don't know that, definitely the hardest mode. And let's find it, let's go into the map. So we're talking about Munich, Bayern Munich, home. And if I remember correctly, stadium is fairly north and it's here. So stadium is to our north, so we're like there, somewhere there. I think that'd be good enough, right? Let's send the guess. And correct. So final score. Oh, we actually got 25,000 every round. We got a perfect score, so that's amazing. Really cool finds distributed across a few continents. So that was really cool. Really cool map, World of Sports. Thank you, Raiders Frank, for creating it. And yeah, that'll be all for today's video, guys. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, comment anything I missed and you want to see next, and subscribe for more content coming soon. I'll see you next time. Peace.